What's this called?
The name of this.
On Board of the Calabar.
Yeah.
Now this song, it's traditional amongst the boat people that travelled from Leeds to Liverpool on the canal in those days. And the names that I mention, they're nicknames of popular boatmen. And I'll explain the places at the end of the song.
Yeah.
When I were young and in me prime, as lazy as could be, I stepped on board a Bradford fly, her number were 23. As we set sail from Gawsey Bay, we get lost in a terrible fog, and th' only mate aboard that flat was Dukey's Ardale dog. Now when we get a bit further on, we met out 21. John Dakin, he was steering, they'd a Bradford fly on gone. That Bradford fly were O'Dolly's John, O'Dolly stood on bow deck, when tore up broke and canched O'Dolly a pelt up back at neck. We sailed along quite merrily till we come to Aintree Val, and then it started raining. By gum, it went dark with clouds. I catch me foot at stern rail and went slurring right on deck, and I went head fast down Scuttle Hole, and I nearly broke me neck. Me father were down in cabin, he were having his bitter scoff. He says, now lad, be careful, thou welly knock kettle off. Thou better frame and start pumping, for I think we've sprung a leak, and I wished I'd never gone booting, for me living for to seek. Soon after that, with an awful shock, we met another ship, and that were out Tom Rover. He were on a Sunday school trip. He shouted out out Indian, and we met stem up in middle of cut. By gum, and I get a cloud. We ended up with boat in pawn shop, and our crew went to Wharton jail. And I'm the only survivor who lived to tell the tale. I've had some happy memories and some bad ones too, I vow, but I'll never forget when I were at Fossmate on board of the Calabar. Now that word where it comes in, out in, you clown, that means put your boat to the nearest side of the bank. Well, instead of bringing the boat to the nearest side, he owed it out, and that means he went to the far side of the canal.
Yes, I see.
Now where it refers to stern rail, that's that little row of rails that goes round the stern end of the boat, and they generally sit on them. And where it says he slurred right on deck, that means he went sliding along, and he went head first down Scuttle Hole. Well, that's the square hole in the centre of the stern deck where you go down into the cabin. And where it mentions start pumping, that means that the boat had sprung a leak and they had to pump to get it to the dockyard to be mended up. And where it refers to O'Dolly's John, the old gentleman, his name was John Wright and his wife's name were Dolly. But in those days they referred to the couple by the wife's first name and the man's first name. And that's how they was recognised. Now this song, it's quite 100 years old. There is a tavern in yonder town, where my false love goes and sets him down. He pulls a strange girl upon his knee. Oh, don't you think that's a grief to me? A grief, and I'll tell you why. Because she has got more gold than I. Her gold will waste, and her beauty will blast, and then, poor girl, she'll come like me at last. He courted me when my apron tied low. He followed me through all the frost and snow. But now it ties underneath my chin. He passes me by and he says nothing. There is a blackbird in yonder tree. Some say it's blind and it cannot see. I wish it had been so by me, for I kept my love's company. Now all young girls, be advised by me, never let a stranger take you on his knee. He'll court and kiss you, swear to be true, and the very next moment he'll bid you adieu. My heart is weary with all this grief, for my false love was worse than a thief. A thief will rob you, then run away, but a false young man, he'll lead you astray. Dig me my grave, both long, wide, and deep. Pop marble stones at my head and feet. Plant a red rose bush on the middle of me, for I love that lamb, but he never loved me. It's quite 100 years old. Oh, if I were a blackbird, I'd whistle and sing. I'd fly to the ship that my laddie sails in, and on his tallmast I would build me a nest, for to gaze on my true love, the lad I love best. She plaited her hair all in 3 plants. She plaited them both together. She tied them round old young William's neck. She says, my love, we'll go together.
And the other piece?
Shall I play you my tune? It's more of a march.
Yeah.
Mother used to say to me, here's a bit of good advice I'd like to give to thee. It's so simple, but that seems so very dense. The age full of summer born is not full of sense. Neither should thee, 'twould be God help thee, if thou didn't bear this motto in the end. For thou mun hear all, and thou mun send out, thou mun take all, and thou mun pain out. While this weary earth thou art upon, always look after number one, for thou mun have out, but thou mun gin home. And thou soon have money on the shelf, but if ever thou does anything for nothing, thou mun do it for thyself.